Hi there. My name's Tom Harrison, a retired carpenter from Ohio, and I'm 68 years young. If you're over 60 like me, you've probably heard your heart's been working overtime your whole life. But here's the thing. One simple habit could be pushing it to the edge. Did you know that heart disease is the leading cause of death for seniors in the U.S.? That's right. Over 600,000 Americans die from it every year, according to the CDC. And the scariest part? Most of us don't even realize we're doing something dangerous every single day. Why should you care? Because your heart's not just a pump. It's the reason you're here, laughing with your grandkids, gardening, or enjoying a quiet evening. Ignoring it could steal those moments away. Here at Healthy Aging Daily, we're all about simple, practical tips to keep you thriving. Stick with me, because I'm going to share a story about how I almost lost my heart to one deadly habit, and how you can avoid my mistake. Ready to dive in? Let me take you back 2 years. I was 66, feeling pretty good for my age. I'd built houses for 40 years, raised 2 kids, and thought I had life figured out. Sure, I was on blood pressure pills, but I didn't think much of it. I'd pop one when I remembered, skip it when I didn't. No big deal, right? I felt fine. No chest pain, no shortness of breath. Just a guy enjoying his coffee and bacon in the morning, maybe a burger for lunch. Then one day I'm in my backyard raking leaves when I feel this tightness, like someone was squeezing my chest. I brushed it off, probably just overdid it, I thought. But that night my wife Ellen insisted we go to the ER. Thank God she did. The doctor sat me down and said, "Tom, your blood pressure's through the roof. You're on the edge of a heart attack." I was stunned. Me? A heart attack? I felt fine. Here's what the doc explained, and I'll keep it simple. Your heart's like a hard-working engine, pumping blood to every part of your body. Blood pressure is the force of that blood pushing against your arteries. When it's too high, say over 140/90, it's like revving that engine way past its limit. Over time, it wears out your heart, thickens your arteries, and sets you up for a heart attack or stroke. The worst part? You don't feel it until it's almost too late. That's why they call high blood pressure the silent killer. For me, the problem wasn't just high blood pressure. It was my habit of skipping my meds. I'd think, I'm okay today, or I'll take it tomorrow. But every skipped pill was like letting my heart take a beating. The doc said my arteries were starting to narrow, and my heart was working overtime just to keep up. If I hadn't come in that night, I might not be here telling you this. So what's the lesson? If you're over 60, high blood pressure isn't something to shrug off. It's not just a number on a machine. It's a warning that your heart's crying for help. But here's the good news. You can turn things around. I did, and I'm going to share exactly how. I'm no doctor, but I've learned a thing or two from mine. After my scare, I made 3 changes that saved my heart, and they're easier than you might think. Let's break them down. First, stick to your meds like clockwork. Blood pressure meds are like a lifeboat for your heart. They lower that dangerous pressure, keeping your arteries flexible and your heart strong. Taking your pills daily can cut your risk of heart attack or stroke by up to 50%, according to the American Heart Association. It's like giving your heart a steady, reliable shield. Here's how I do it. I set a daily reminder on my phone and keep my pills next to my coffee maker. Can't miss it. Take your meds at the same time every day, like right after breakfast. If you're worried about side effects, don't just stop. Talk to your doctor. They can adjust your dose or switch your meds. One safety tip, never double up on a missed dose without asking your doctor. It could drop your pressure too low and make you dizzy. Second, walk your way to a stronger heart. Sitting around all day, whether it's watching TV or reading, makes your blood sluggish and your arteries stiff. Walking gets your heart pumping just enough to keep it healthy without overdoing it. Just 30 minutes of walking a day can slash your heart attack risk by nearly half. It also lowers stress, controls weight, and keeps your cholesterol in check. Start small. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 in the evening. Walk at your own pace. No need to race. Find a route you love, like around your neighborhood or a local park. I walk with Ellen, and we chat about our grandkids. It's fun. Wear comfy shoes, and if you've got joint pain, try a flat path or even a treadmill. If you feel chest pain or get very short of breath, stop and rest. Check with your doctor before starting if you've had heart issues. Third, cut the salt, save your heart. Too much salt makes your body hold water, which ramps up your blood pressure. For seniors, even a little extra salt, like in canned soup or chips, can strain your heart. Keeping salt under 1,500 milligrams a day, about a teaspoon, can lower your blood pressure and ease the load on your heart. After a couple of weeks, you won't even miss it. Check food labels for sodium. I was shocked to find salt hiding in my favorite bread. Swap processed foods for fresh ones. Try grilled chicken instead of a burger, or unsalted nuts instead of chips. Use spices like garlic, lemon, or rosemary for flavor. Ellen's homemade soups are now my go-to. If you're on a low-sodium diet, ask your doctor about potassium-rich foods, like bananas. They can affect some meds. Everyone's different. What worked for me might need tweaking for you. Check with your doctor to personalize these steps, especially if you've got other conditions like diabetes or kidney issues. I learned the hard way that your heart doesn't always scream for help. Sometimes it whispers. Here are a few signs you should never brush off. Tightness or pain in your chest, especially if it spreads to your arms, neck, or jaw. Shortness of breath that's new or worse than usual. Feeling dizzy or lightheaded, like you might faint. Unusual fatigue that doesn't go away, even after rest. If you notice any of these, don't wait. Call your doctor or head to the ER. I ignored my chest tightness for hours, and it nearly cost me everything. Also, don't skip your checkups. A simple blood pressure test at your annual visit can catch problems early. I now check mine at home with a cheap monitor. It takes 30 seconds and gives me peace of mind. Your heart's been loyal to you for decades. Give it a little love back. Here's the bottom line. Your heart's tougher than you think, but it needs your help, especially after 60. For me, sticking to my meds, walking daily, and cutting salt turned my scare into a second chance. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with one small change, like setting a pill reminder or taking a 10-minute walk. Every step counts. I share these tips because I want you to enjoy your golden years, whether it's playing with your grandkids, traveling, or just sipping coffee on your porch. At Healthy Aging Daily, we're here to help you live longer and stronger. If you found this story helpful, give it a like, share it with someone you care about, or subscribe for more practical tips. Your heart's worth it. Oh, and if you're looking for a way to stay on track, check out the Senior Health Tracker app. It's like a little coach in your pocket, reminding you to take your meds, log your meals, or get moving. Small steps, big rewards. Thanks for sticking with me. Next week, we're diving into another big topic, how to spot sleep apnea, that sneaky condition that could be stealing your heart's oxygen while you sleep. It's more common than you think. And I'll share simple ways to protect yourself. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss it. Until then, take care of your heart. It's the only one you've got. Your heart's been beating for you every second of your life. Isn't it time you gave it a little love back? Let's do this together. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you soon.